Hello my dear baby Laura and everyone else, and welcome back. Welcome to Dragon Age, and here we are again in Ostagar. Here is John in this ugly looking armor. I don't really like it. Yeah. Okay, so last time we got here, recruited by Duncan, of course, and we have the family sword. That's great, and a bunch of stuff. Okay, I have the healing items set up here. That's good. And I have the longbow here. And yeah, the Kuzlan Gar shield, 18 strength. Well, I am not a warrior anyway, and leveling up, I got the below the belt attack. So yeah, I am not a warrior. My brother Fergus was trained to be a warrior, first in line. So me, the second born, I was trained to be more like be a diplomat. So yeah, I'm not as strong or brave as my brother. And that's why we have the improved coercion too. So yeah, we will play it as a noble, a silver-tongued noble. At least we will try.
Maker watch over you, my lord.
Oh, he called me my lord.
Maker watch over you, my lord.
Yeah, I don't think they called me my lord in the previous ones. I don't know. Okay, so that's the tower we will have to go in. Okay.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Hail.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
No, thank you.
Good luck to you then.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
Okay. I remember this.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await.
Yes,
Death
it
is
will.
no failure, my
It will
friend.
await.
Should it find you,
It
not
will
have failed
very,
your king.
very.
You will have served your Maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand...
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Good thing you stole your name, otherwise I would not recognize that it's spelled Win.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Yep.
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example? Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
Black City. I heard that. Didn't something bad happen there?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
The Chant says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice?
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
My friends, let us bow our head.
Bunch of codexes. The Fade. Okay. And win.
And remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I would be?
Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit. That depends on what kind of life you've led. Me, I'm perfectly willing to accept that this joining is some kind of punishment. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Now if you watch your back, if you watch mine.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright, David. Can I unlock this chest? Isn't it like his? Yeah, and there's a Ash Warrior X. So now I broke your, or unlocked your chest. But now should I take it? Questions. Yeah. Do I need this? I can't even use it. Yes, I can give it to someone else. I guess I can borrow it. I can borrow it and then forget to give it back. Yeah. That's one of my team leaders said. You know, you just borrow it and then forget to give it back.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Nope.
Let me know what you'd like.
Oh, the backpack. Oh, I don't have enough money for it. What can I do to get that backpack? That's for 12. Yeah, I can get. No, not sell for 57 silver. Can I? Yeah, I mean, this is Shield of High-Ever is 32 silver, but I am not going to sell that one. Okay, so yeah, time to think. Time to think and not just throw away all of these. So yeah, all of these Lyrium potions will be useful when I have a mage, for example, Morrigan. The small grease trap. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Specs. Sell. Okay. So I have 8 silver now. Yeah, all of this stuff will be useful later. Yeah, I can sell you back the weapon. Well, yeah. Yeah, all this armor isn't that useful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just sell all of these. I mean, these are the worst. Sale armor. Small shield. Oh, and I also have a Kuslan grass shield. But that's just for the guards. So yeah, that's not important. The pound cake is 0 bronze to sell. Okay. So 57. Oh god. Yeah, I could sell one of these. Well, we don't need the daggers. And we don't need the short bows. And we don't need the axe. Do we need these mates? This. Oh, we have 2 of these maces. Okay, one of them, one. Okay, we got 57. And let's get the backpack then. So yeah, we start out with 70. And we got into 80. Okay, so that's good.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. I also have some,
Let
goods
me
on
see
the
your
so long
other
as you
goods.
keep it quiet.
Aha. Sauer volt. Bomb. Aha. Spirit damage. Nature damage. Fire damage. Fire damage resistance. Nature damage resistance. Increases armor and physical resistance, but decreases more movement speed and attack speed. Fire bomb with sipe. Glamour charm. Sparkler rocks. Okay, that's enough. Alright. Alistair will be around here. Yes.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Don't worry, I'm no man.
Less being yelled at for me then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is John.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Okay, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Alistair. Controls. Merchants. Okay. Here we got Alistair, who is Templar. Level 4. I'm level 3. And the Righteous Strike. Templars are enforcers specifically chosen to control mages and slay abominations. Each of the Templars' melee hits against an enemy spellcaster drains its mana. Okay, that's good to know. Powerful. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health and reduced threat to each penalty for wearing armor. And weapon and shield, yeah. So, Alistair is no 200 weapon and shield. Oh! The warrior have archery skills too. I completely forgot about this one, and this the same, yeah. So that's why my mother knew archery skills. Okay. Yeah, and they have the dual weapon too. Very interesting. Meanwhile, I have these rogue skills. Haha. Interesting. Yeah, and these are all combat traits, talents. Meanwhile, I have non-combat abilities here, the deft hands. Yeah, that's strange, that it's not under skill, but it's under the spells and talents. Okay, so right to strike, and what else? Let's see. Okay, there is this one passive ability, shield block. Okay, and then the shield cover ability, sustained. While in this mode, the warrior shields provide us a greater chance of deflecting missile attacks. Okay. And then the shield bash. The shield passes a target dealing normal damage as well as knocking the target off its feet unless it passes physical resistance. Okay. Shield pummel, another, follows up an attack with 2 hits from the shield, dealing normal damage each attack. Target fails physical sec, it's stunned. Okay. And skill-wise, just expert combat training. Okay. And equipment right, Alistair have the Warden's longsword. And the Templar shield. And splint mail armor. And have this runic worry token. I mean, it's a worry token and it's a runic, so it's a rune. Why it is a worry token? I don't understand. Worry. Is this makes him not worrying, or it makes him worrying? Yeah, and makes him not worry. So yeah. Interesting that also there is no tag on this item saying that it can only be, you know, on Alistair. You know, you can take this and sell it or use it yourself. So yeah, interesting. But yeah. Oh, no, I'm blind. Oh, I'm sorry. There is this restriction, Alistair. Okay. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I am not the perfect condition to do this recording, but well, it's my only day off today, Sunday. So I worked yesterday, I go to work tomorrow, so yeah, I mean, this has to be done. So yeah, disregard, I just remember that some character had something that it looked like to be personal thing, and I was able to take it. So yeah, but that's not Alistair, so yeah, this is... I can take it away from him. Okay, so maybe I remember that one. Okay, so yeah, I can take it away from him, but I cannot put it on myself. Not that I would want to, but yeah, I can take it away from him. That's interesting. Yeah, probably that's what I remembered. Okay, but yeah, I don't want to take it away, and I didn't. The game is paused now, so all of this is just experimenting. I didn't do anything to Alistair. So yeah, he had the sword and longsword. Yeah, wow, and he has 20 strength. However, I'm thinking of if I should give... Nah, it would be too... Yeah, I cannot give him the Shield of Higher just like that. By the way, I'm looking, and yeah, it's there is barely any difference. There is ever slightly more fatigue that is causing. You know, I'm pretty sure higher number means more fatigue. Yeah, so it is actually having a higher fatigue, and it's a +4 to attack. So yeah, it's not much. There's not much difference, and yeah, then the Kuslan Goa shield is definitely worse. Yeah, it is. Okay, so yeah, I could give him this. This would be ever so slightly superior to his shield, but I will not just give it to him willy-nilly, just because I met you. Yeah, this Ash Warrior axe is pretty nice. But yeah, the Warden is of course, the Warden weapon is better. And the grit sword is 200, so yeah, that's not... Yeah, so I can probably sell it too, but I will hold on to it. I will not just sell everything. Okay, so yeah, I changed nothing with Alistair.
Yes?
Yes? I have a few questions for you.
What about?
The Grey Warden.
So I imagine. What would you like to know?
The
Grey Wardens are warriors without equal. Darkspawn, nobody knows more about Darkspawn, and nobody's better equipped to deal with them. You'll see. Trust me. I don't know if I go that far. That means some pretty extreme things. Whatever it takes to bring victory. Well, let's see. Surely you've heard of Weishaupt Fortress? The great eyrie carved into the White Cliffs far off in the Anderfels? That's where the Grey Wardens once kept their griffins. The griffins died out, however, and our numbers have dwindled since the last blight. There's only a handful left in Ferelden. A few more in other nations. King Maric, Kaelin's father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the Blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause. We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again. The others are camped with the King's soldiers in the valley. The King's given us a position of honor in the vanguard, despite our small numbers. I think Kaelin is actually excited to ride into battle with us. Maybe he thinks that's what his father would have done. You want to ask me about something else? Of course. We chop off the snake's head. It's the only way. According to texts, The most famous Grey Warden leader, Garahel, killed the Archdemon Underal in personal combat at the Battle of Aesley to end the Last Blight. Without the Archdemon to command them, the Darkspawn flee back underground. You want the Chantry's version or the truth?
Give me the truth.
The truth is, we don't really know. They come up from the ground, and that's as far as we've gotten.
And what is the Chantry's
According to the Chant of Light, the Maker imprisoned the old gods underground long ago, as punishment for tricking mankind into worshipping them. The old gods still whispered to some men, and taught them magic. These men became the Magisters of the Tevinter Empire. The Magisters used their gift to enter the Golden City, tainting it and themselves. They were cast out by the Maker, and became the first Darkspawn. They fled underground, bringing their taint to their gods. The tainted old gods were the archdemons who rose from their prisons and led the Darkspawn against the world. Yes, and it nearly wiped us out. When defeated, the Darkspawn flee back underground and seek out another old god to taint, thus bringing another blight. We haven't seen it yet. People are beginning to think this is... But seriously, the Archdemon could be in the wilds or underground. It could be high. They've controlled the deep roads ever since they defeated the Dwarven kingdoms. Even if we invaded, we can only chase them so far. The old gods were dragons, so the story. The Tevinter Empire had big statues of them. Each The Archdemons may not be the old gods, but they're definitely dragons. The Grey Wardens killed so many Darkspawn by the end of the Last Blight. Of course. The Grey Wardens keep watch. We feel the Darkspawn when they come. You'll understand, not to mention people start to notice when Darkspawn pour out of the wilds and take thousands, tens of thousands. You want to ask me about something else? Duncan is the leader of the Grey Wardens and beyond that. What about you? What do you think of him?
Aww. I owe him as well, he saved me.
That sounds familiar. He's done the best he can with what little he has. And that includes me, I guess. You want to ask me about something else? I wish I could tell you more. You want to ask me about something else? The one tomorrow. I'll tell you. It's Teyrn Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Cailan just wants his place in history. The Teyrn is planning the strategy. That's my opinion, anyway. I guess I should be thankful the king favors us Grey Wardens. But I know who's keeping the lid on the pot.
What do you prefer?
If we don't break the horde here, Duncan says it will spread until it engulfs all of Ferelden. Then it will take an alliance of nations to fight it, which would be bad. Neither the king nor the Teyrn really seems to believe this is a real blight, however.
Why it's here?
We're at the edge of the Korcari Wilds, the eye of the Blight Storm, right where the horde will be coming. Ostagar itself is an excellent defensive position. The Wilders were pushed back from here time and again in ancient days. You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the king. I'm sure Teyrn Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail. Still. You want to ask me about something else? Then let's get a move on, shall we? Yes?
Tell me a little about yourself.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me. And becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him. It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry. I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Clerics.
Okay.
Or maybe he just happens to be a good man. Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Okay. Codex upgraded, but I don't see where. That's okay. Alright, also I'm at 36 minutes now, so I need to make this shorter episode so I have easier time uploading them. So yeah, well, this was it for now. I will go on and continue recording. So yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.